कोटि कोटि वंदन हमारा कोटि कोटि वंदन भक्त कवि नरसिंह मेहता यूनिवर्सिटी भक्त कवि नरसिंह मेहता यूनिवर्सिटी।
Namaste. Good afternoon all. Department of Commerce and Management, Bhakta Kavi Narsinh Mehta University, Junagadh has organized this Adept Talk number 15 to explore recent trend in accounting and management to the heterogeneous approach in the education and society. I am Vinit Varma from Department of Commerce and Management, Bhakta Kavi Narsinh Mehta University, Junagadh. Welcome our today's expert, Dr. Yagnesh M. Dalvadi sir, Professor, PG Department of Business Studies, Sardar Patel University, Vallabh, Vidyanagar, and our head, Dr. Bhavsinh Dodia sir, Department of Commerce and Management, Bhakta Kavi Narsinh Mehta University, and all the viewers who are watching live from our YouTube channel, teachers and professors, research and students, EC and SE members, principal, and all stakeholder of our society. Now we know there are lots of change occurring in the field of accounting and management. Now whole traditional accounting has been changed. New ideas have come up, like quality circles, our management by objectives, business process re-engineering, Six Sigma, matrix management, core competencies. So many things are there in recent trend, and sir are going to talk few of them, and sir is going to highlight the recent trend in accounting and management as well. Now, without wasting time, and to begin our Adapt Talk series, I would like to request our head, Dr. Bhavsinh Dodia sir, to welcome our experts. Dodia sir.
Thank you, Vinit sir. Good afternoon to all. On behalf of the Department of Commerce and Management, Bhakta Kavi Narsinh Mehta University, and you all are heartily welcome to this university. And from now onwards, you will be a part of this family, and you all have to raise the name of this university like others do. The Department of Commerce and Management has organized Adept Talk series, that is 15. Today, I warmly welcome today's eminent expert, Professor Yagnesh Dalvadi sir. Today, I warmly welcome Honorable and enthusiastic Vice-Chancellor, Professor Dr. Chetan Trivedi sir. I also welcome our Executive Council members, principals, professors, research scholars, and my faculty members also. I also welcome who are watching through the YouTube. I also warmly welcome today's series, Adept Talk. Eminent expert, Professor Yagnesh Dalvadi sir. Please, Adept Talk is designed to improve the knowledge in the field of commerce and management. 21st century is the century of the knowledge, and the aim of the department is to give quality education to our valuable assets to our students. Kindly join with us. It's a journey of the knowledge. Let's share the knowledge and build a new India. I feel happy to inform you that Bhakta Kavi Narsinh Mehta University may be the first university who started this series of the commerce management, finance, banking, marketing, accounting, and general management topics. About the Professor Yagnesh Dalvadi sir, he has been working as a professor of the Department of Business Studies, Sardar Patel University, Vallabh Vidyanagar since long time. I am very happy to share with you. He has attended one FDP, IM Ahmedabad. Under his guidance, 11 PhD students have successfully completed, and more than 50 students in the Master of Philosophy. I am very happy to share with you. He has received 12 times Best Research Award in the national as well as international levels. He published 87 research papers, 28 research papers in the edited books, and 14 books in the field of commerce, accounting, and finance area. He has been working as a chairman of the ISTD Anand, member of DRSE, member of Board of Accountancy, Sardar Patel University, Vallabh Vidyanagar. He has delivered 210 times expert lectures in the prestigious institute of all over the globe. So, our Honorable Vice-Chancellor, Professor Dr. Chetan Trivedi sir, has inspired us to start this series under his efficient guidance. It is not possible to join because the Vice-Chancellor is not in good health, but he has given a good message. Okay, so now I welcome today's eminent expert, deliver his expert speech, Professor Yagnesh Dalvadi sir, for the topics of the recent trends in accounting and finance. Please, sir.
Thank you, Bhavsinh bhai, for a nice introduction. Before I start my presentation, I would like to thank Professor Chetan Trivedi sir, Vice-Chancellor, Honorable Vice-Chancellor, Dr. Bhavsinh Dodia, Head of the Department of Commerce, Dr. Vinit, Dr. Anitaba, Dr. Dinesh Chavda, all the faculty members of Department of Commerce, Bhakta Kavi University, and dear listener. Today's topic, the topic which is given to me is recent trends in accounting. You know that I am teaching this accounting since last 20 years to UG and PG students, and I have learned many things. I have solved almost all the examples that are available in books, maybe BSR and all other Khan and Jain and all sort of things that I have done. But at the end of 20th year, I feel that the path, the journey of the new student or the student will change in the future. Why? Because the accounting and finance is changing. How it is changing and how it will impact on us, I'm going to discuss and deliberate. If you have any question in between, you can ask a question through this chat box, and I will love to answer. Right. So today we are going to learn about recent trends in accounting and finance. So in all that cases, the 14 new changes that occurred in the area of accounting and finance, I am going to discuss one by one at a length. And as you know that many of you are a teacher and student. So the new direction, what are the take home and what we need to do in a future, that also I am going to highlight. As an accounting teacher, as an accounting student, what will be the future of accounting and what will be the future of finance, that also I am going to discuss, so that at the end we have a take home and our next journey maybe through whatever the new environment has created due to pandemic and other situation, right? So we have to cope up with it and we have to change our system also. See, I am also in a board of studies wherein many changes we need to make it out, because ACCA has changed the examination pattern as well as the syllabus. I will incorporate everything in my presentation, but overall, I'm going to discuss about total 14 changes or new things that has come up in our accounting field. So one by one, I'm going to discuss. The first is automated accounting. The first thing we must know that now accounting is now automated. We know that two terms we are aware: automatic and automated, right? So what is the difference between automatic and automated? In automatic, when we say automatic, human intervention is required. It means that some human is required to get the things done. So in between anything, human intervention is required, it's automatic, right? Where human intervention is not required, it is called automated. So nowadays the accounting is becoming automated. Means what? Whenever any transactions occur, whenever anything occur, directly it can reflect to the balance sheet live. It means that everything is automatic. For example, the company has given an order of rupees 50,000. An order is accepted. So that transactions will be generalized itself. It will be posted automatically, and trial balance and balance sheet, you will have recent trial balance on that day. What is the situation of your receivables, what are the situation of your payables, etc., etc. So that will remove the confusion and minimize the error. it means that when there is a automated transactions is taking place right now, it's taking place on live or real situation, you can see on that day, on that moment, what is the real situation, because everything is automatic. Suppose you have given the order, right? So journal entry will be passed and everything. Suppose goods has come to your factory, or then stock will be affected, right? So everything will be automatically. It means that human intervention, the role of accountant will become a very negligible, or will be minimized, right? But because of this automated accounting, there are the risk of falling victims and fraud can increase. It means that everything is automatic. Some transactions which are in fraudulent in nature, the employees or any other person can make a fraud out of it. And that's why a new job can be available, that is internal auditor. When there is a automated accounting system is installed, internal auditors demand receivable, right? Accounting payable and accounts receivable, everything will be reflect through balance sheet, and all ratio on real time basis we can calculate. So in a payable extract, it extract data from all the invoices directly, whatever the invoices we've made. For example, we may have visited the shopping mall, or call it uh, DMart, right? So when there is a bill, they output or give you the bill, automatically it reflects to the balance sheet of DMart. So it attracts data from all the invoices, compile data, forward the invoices information and vendors. So directly it's sent to the vendors, and payment, everything is automatic. So if it is a 15 days left, so after 15 days payment is made. Similarly, receivable, whenever we have sell something, right? So automatically it generate the invoices and late payment, reminder for late payment, and penalty if they have to charge, it will be charged, and collect the payment securely and deposit money directly to bank. So everything will be automatic. The transactions, the first transaction that we enter on the day one, it will directly reflect to the balance sheet, and this is going to happen in real life. So where the number of persons to look after the accounting job, or look after the accounting work, will be minimized. So there is a one survey, 98% of the chance the future accountants believes that the bookkeeping and accounting and auditing clerk job will be automated in future. It means only 2% work will be there for a human. Everything will be taken over by the technology. So this is the first thing is going to happen. Now, what is the key take home after understanding that the accounting technology or accounting will be automated, 100% will be automatic? What should be the role of teacher as well as the student, right? So definitely this automation of accounting process will further increase a short and long term. So this is going to increase automated transactions, recording of transactions will increase. More than 50% of executive expect automated accounting system to develop in coming years. So it is a future things that is going to happen. And now in that case, if we are in the process of internal checking and fraud detection, if you know about the internal checking and verification, then there will be a job for you, right? So we need to have a system like which checks on the transaction that has occurred, right? So as a teacher and as a student, we need to understand that this is going to increase, and because that will increase, the role of a teacher, role of a student will change, right? So fraud detections and everything we need to take on. Next thing is a cloud-based accounting. Cloud-based accounting, everyone is, so the person who is having a Google account, right, Gmail account, he knowingly or unknowingly using cloud-based cloud, right? Cloud computing, we called it. So cloud-based accounting, generally, if we remove the cloud-based accounting, we understand that the data of the accounting we have to store in our CPU or in our hard disk, right? But nowadays, because of this cloud-based or cloud computing, everything we can have in a cloud, right? So no need to have your data house or CPU and other things. Everything will kept in air means cloud base. So like your Google Drive. So Google Drive is a cloud based storage, right? Similarly, in that cloud based storage, Amazon and many other companies, Microsoft and uh, Google and everything, they are giving you the store, right? So all your accounting data will be put on a cloud, and you can pass the general entry, you can make it visible, and real time you can access, right? It is encrypted, means your data are coded, so other can right, nobody other can access it, right, until and unless you give password. We have already used or we are using that Google Drive is a part of cloud-based storage. Similarly, cloud-based accounting, there is a cloud-based accounting. So what are the benefits of it? So many companies, I will give you the data, how many companies are using and how many companies are providing such cloud-based accounting. So what are the benefits of it? So data related to your sales revenue is imported from your bank account to the cloud server automatically. So whatever the bank transaction that have occurred regarding sales and regarding revenue or expense, so from bank account itself, it will be transferred to the cloud server automatically. So you need not to pass any journal entry. You can view your current finances status from wherever in the world, right? Suppose I have a tally account and it is stored in my CPU. So when I go to any other country, I will not have access, right? But if my accounting is based on cloud, so from other country also I can use my accounting. I can see my status, right? So that is possible because of this cloud-based accounting, right? So multi-users access, it can be done in a cloud-based accounting, and dashboards shows the significant financial information. So on a dashboard itself, when you start, what is your sales of today, for this month, for this year, what are your expense for the day, and what payment you need to make. So everything comes on the dashboard, right? The first page of that. So and various graphs and charts already they prepare and give you the clear picture of today's, right? So think about the companies like Walmart, think about the companies like other giant companies. So every day, every moment, they are having access of all the data. What is the sales of today to or this hour, right? So that kind of things in a as an accountant, you can have this access. So the popularity of cloud accounting software has increased. So traditionally, cloud-based, you can see that cloud-based, 58% of the organizations nowadays are using cloud accounting software. It means that they don't have the CPU and the storehouse. Everything they manage on cloud, right? On premises like in CPU and other things, 37%, and traditional 5%. It means that manual account still 5% organizations are keeping manual manual accounting. But we can see that cloud-based accounting has improved a lot or increased a lot. So the future is cloud-based accounting. As and when you need the data, it is available with you. So year over year, revenue growth of accounting firms has increased. So those who are having the base of cloud-based accounting firms, their revenue has increased 50%. Those who have non-cloud-based, the revenue has increased only 4%. It means that suppose your company is providing services of accounting firm and your accounting is kept on cloud basis. So that revenue has increased. It means that the company are getting more revenue compared to non-cloud based accounting. Now, if we look at the top market leader of providing this cloud, so definitely when you want to put your accounting data on cloud, and certain softwares are also available which can be on cloud. So you have to take a cloud or the storage space, right? And the storage space provided by various companies. The number one is Amazon AWS. So their shares is 33%. The company is a pioneer in providing cloud, right? So most of multinational companies are uh, giving order to this Amazon, then Azure, and this Azure is of Microsoft. Their share is 21%. Google, that we are excessively using, that share is only 10%. 10% of whatever the cloud market is there, right? So still, Amazon is leading, and you see that 180 billion dollar market is there every year, right? So now, what is the key takeaway? What we need to understand as a student and as a teacher. See, cloud technology is now a popular among the accounting companies, and 67% of accountants think that cloud-based solution makes their job easier. Because of this, we need to learn about cloud computing and how to interface or link our data with cloud, and how to access that data, and how to take that decision, right? That we need to learn, right? So whatever the writing work and calculation work has now gone, and now because of availability of data, the decision making and the decision making skill we need to develop because of this. Third major change is business process outsourcing. Now this is the if you tell me, and I will put this third as a first, because business process outsourcing, the accounting function, the payroll function, the taxation function, the salary, benefit, training, everything that company needs to keep it like accounting of the payroll and taxation and salaries. The company are not managing that things. It is given to other person, other agencies, right? There are specialized agencies which writes accounts on your behalf. So the payroll, taxation, salaries and benefits, training expense, and everything, it outsourcing. It means that company will keep eye on the business, not writing account or not maintaining a taxation, right? So nowadays, many companies are giving that writing part and analyzing part to other party. So instead of keeping or instead of bookkeeping, instead of writing account, company are giving that task to other companies or other companies. And if you know that in Ahmedabad and Baroda and other Surat city, there are many BPOs who writes account, and majority are writing accounts in a QuickBooks, right? The software name is called QuickBooks. So now the exporting part or business process outsourcing has increased a lot, and many BPOs who write accounts on behalf of the client, that has increased, right? So there are the jobs for students, there are the jobs for teachers also, who can consult in a business process outsourcing. For that, what we need to do, we need to learn the foreign softwares also. The top services undertaken by accounting firms, those who are providing accounting services, so accounting and bookkeeping are almost 80%. Payroll means salary, calculation of salary, calculation of TDS, calculation of all the benefits, and whatever the net pay, everything is calculated, and debit and credit 25% is a share. Tax company are relying in 24% among these accounting firms. And compliance about law, right, various law, for example GST and income tax and other companies act compliance, for that 20% services are being taken. And for advisory, for assurance and audit, and outsource this finance, right? So everything. So majority services rendered by accounting firm is accounting and bookkeeping. So instead of writing account, company, all major companies are outsourcing these functions. And leading accountants, if you see that how many companies that provide services to the company for accounting services, the Deloitte is the number one, then Power Water House Cooper is the second, Ernest and Young is third, KPMG. These are the four major accounting firm which provide services of writing accounting to compliance of IFRS and Ind AS and everything, right? So they look after and they charge for that, right? So the getting job here, it's very important. Now if you prepare for this accounting of different countries and how to write accounts and how to make entry on it, so they are outsourcing and you can get a job, right? So what is the key takeaway of outsourcing? So outsourcing of accounting functions is becoming again a very favorable, and a benefits of gives the rise more accounting outsourcing company, the company will increase. So we have to make our student future ready. Future ready means they should able to give consultancies and give the services to this BPO, right? So we can prepare our students for that purpose. Now fourth, which is very important, and majority of firm is lacking of it, it is nothing but data analytics and forecasting tools. So whatever the accounting treatment that we have given, whatever the balance sheet and statement of profit and loss account, that is financial statement that we prepare, it indicates something, and you know that in a company like Walmart and other, there are crores of transactions every day, now how to understand that things, right? How to understand that things, we require data analytics technique and forecasting tools. So suppose you are working on a revenue of XYZ company. So whatever the revenue, you can use the data analytics and you can forecast what will be the future sales or revenue of that organization. That kind of work is coming up. So data analytics is a very recent trend. So whatever the data, huge data that will be computed, and budgeting, tax consulting, risk management, and auditing, these things will increase. So data analytics will give us a solid evidence for our decision making, whether we should buy certain products or not, or whether we should sell XYZ product or not, whether we should close down the unit or close down the product line, or any kind of decision you can take based on that analytics, right? So analytics, use of analytics has increased. For that you need to understand the forecasting techniques, statistics, and everything. So what are the key takeaway as a student, as a teacher? So in accounting industry, there is a growing focus on data analytics. And I am happy to inform you that I have done a diploma in data analytics, where I have learned various statistical techniques and forecasting technique. So in the year 2025, what will be the sales, what will be the growth of the organization, right? So every kind of calculations I have done in that. So that analytical part will increase. Accountants are undertake new role as a financial advisor. So last point will be also like nowadays accountant are not considered only as a writer of accountant, right? They are also comes in a role of financial advisor. They are in a position of advising that what industry or what company needs to do. So data analytics in account lead the process of improvement and efficiency in the business. So generally it helps in a decision making, all the decision making based on your all type of data, every transactions, every transactions, every voucher, every entry needs to be analyzed, and data should be used. One of the favorite incidents or the power of this data analytics, I like to tell you that Walmart has used this. Walmart every day they are having a crores of transactions. They are making crores of bill, and they have analyzed all the bills across 4 to 5 years, right? And that almost 50 to 60 terabyte data they have analyzed, and they have identified that which two products are selling highest. For example, suppose I am buying a shoes, so naturally I will buy socks also, right? That combination, right? That combination, the Walmart want to know. The first point was the first product. They have identified the relationship, and the first product was diaper, right? Diaper. The children use the diaper. Along with diaper, one product they have identified, and that product they have placed in a combined, right? Here it is in a mall, Walmart mall. Here it is this diaper, and one more product which are in association, but most time it sold. They have kept this product here, and you know that the sales has increased 5 to 10%. 5 to 10% is a big amount. Why they will want such kind of pair? Because those who are buying shoes will buy a sock. So shoes and socks they will keep in a one section, so that the person who buys a shoes can buy a sock also, right? And similar, I have given this example. They have identified, and this is on the site of Walmart also. So along with diaper, they have identified one more product, and they have kept this product along with these two combined products, and sales has increased 5 to 10%. And that product is nothing but beer, right? The second product was beer. Diaper and beer have a great combination. I don't know why it has happened, and the Walmart people also are confused that why this product come together. But when they have displayed that product at one place, the sales has increased 5 to 10%. It means that this is the power of data analytics. There is no logic of diaper and beer, right? But keeping together, using the data analytics, the company has found out the growth. So this is the power of data analytics, right? So we must go into the data analytics techniques and future predictions. Now, next, fifth point, rise in accounting softwares. Nowadays, the use of software for writing accounts is heavily used. So now all India and other countries, to keep their account, they do not maintain any books of account. Rather, they are using accounting software. So the accounting software, according to your need, has increased. Generally in India, we know that we have Tally, and Tally is the end of our accounting. No, that is not. But when you go to any developed country, where you find all kind of accounting software, not only the accounting, but procurement, order management, customer relationship management, supply chain management, inventory management, logistics, human resource management, and all that. That software has improved or increased. You want only software for customer relationship management, that package will be provided to you. You want everything, so everything will come under that software. So according to your need, according to your requirement, they give you that services, right? So accounting software has increased like anything. That accounting software can be by deployment, it can be having a on-premises software like Tally. So Tally is a on-premises software, means wherever your data storage, CPU or hard drive or your general computer, right? So that will be stored there. So there are the software which are on premises basis like Tally, etc. And there are cloud based, right? For example, SaaS, right? So cloud based softwares are also available. Through application, manufacturing, relating to service, relating to retail, all kind of accounting softwares now available. If you are in a manufacturing companies, so from raw material acquisitions to your sales, everything will be tracked. When there is a service, you are in a service industries, for example, insurance and banking. So whatever the transactions from first end to last, whatever the payment in between, whatever that happened, it can be right. And if you are in retail business like e-commerce, so point of sale and inventory management and supply chain, everything will be given to you. So that has increased. Similarly, by type of this software, the commercial accounting softwares are there, professional accounting softwares are there, right? Those who are doctors, and those who are lawyers and freelancers or trainer, right? For them, professional accounting software also there. There are ERP, enterprise accounting, enterprise resource planning, ERP softwares are there, and some customized software are also there. According to your need, they will assemble and they will give it to you. What are the popular vendor of accounting software? So after looking at that, use of software has increased, and in a future, everyone will keep their account on through software, right? So what are the top accounting software, right? So QuickBooks comes first. So QuickBooks is very popular in USA, right? United States of America. When you come to the UK, the Sage 100, Sage 50, these are the software, right? In UK, this software is very popular. In USA, this software is very popular. So majority, the American companies are outsourcing their accounting work. So if you are a student or if you are a teacher, then if you get the knowledge of QuickBooks and Sage, right? So definitely your chances of employment and your chances of job is very high, right? When it comes to SAP and Oracle, where ERP system, ERP, Enterprise Resource Planning company, those who are getting services from that ERP, so ERP system, if you learn SAP and Oracle, though the training cost is very high, but if you through with that accounting module and other module, definitely there job waiting for you. And various other softwares are also popular in other countries. But if you see in India, Tally is not at all comes in a top 10 vendors. It means that when we look at the future of accounting, the QuickBooks and Sage, two softwares, as a student we need to learn. So large firm, 58% are using this software, cloud-based software. Medium size, 57%, and small size, 45%. It means that cloud-based softwares are popular, right? And what the technology adoption among small and medium-sized accounting firm. So technology, if you see that small only 33%, but when it comes to the large and medium-sized enterprise, it's 85% are using this technology, right, keeping accounts. The base software overall is QuickBooks. The QuickBooks Online is the base software. So we may teach to our student how to write accounts on QuickBooks. And when you go to the QuickBooks, you know that according to your business, according, for example, manufacturing, service, and other, or according to your again class of business. For example, if you are a lawyer, if you are a doctor, or if you are a businessman, so every module is given, right? So automatically code base, this is code based accounting. You need to write the code and everything will, and write, you need to write amount and everything will be done for you. For based software for micro business owner are zero, right? Service based, those who are service based, fresh books are very important for them. Based for freelancer means who are not doing job, they are self-employed, like lawyer, doctor, chartered accountants, right? So QuickBooks self-employed is the module you can have, and free accounting is a wave, is a free accounting. So these are the software, and in future we need to have a syllabus of using these softwares, right? What is the key takeaway? So there is a rise in demand of accounting software solution. 6% will increase again total. So we need to learn such kind of software. It should be part of our syllabus. Now, next thing is sixth change is coming is a blockchain. Now, blockchain is a block and chain. Chain means one place to another place, integration of one place to another place, and that is a block. We know cryptocurrency. Cryptocurrency is based on that blockchain technology. So now accounting is converting the major country, the first country is Australian companies are thinking to move from traditional accounting keeping to blockchain. If they transfer this traditional accounting to blockchain, what will happen? Let me tell you that every transactions will have a track. Suppose 1 rupees 50 paisa, 25 paisa, if it is debited or credited, the account will be there. It means that there will no any hidden transactions. So everything will be fair, right? So here in a blockchain, the internet or the block of or different computers are attached or integrated, and everything will be decentralization. For example, if I'm keeping my account on my computer or cloud computing, so I can access my accounts and I can change my accounts, I can see my accounts. But if suppose I forgotten the password, I forgotten the password and other encrypted things, then I will lose entire things. But if the accounting is maintained in blockchain, if you forget your password or anything, then you can recollect it, because that thing will available in all the computers, right? So the record keeping and auditing nowadays, the company is trying to move. It is not, no official company has moved to blockchain technology. Otherwise, whatever happened to the company and whatever the transactions will be displayed, right, will be displayed, and no one can cheat or no one can hack this situation, this system. And that's why company wants to change. and what is blockchain technology, and what is that internal things I will not tell you, but the blockchain technology, you use that blockchain in your accounting system, you will have 100% transparency, and you will not lose your data, right? It will be available forever with you, and whatever the changes. So the company wants to move, and even Indian government also thinking the transferring of your government accounting to the blockchain accounting. So whatever the 1 rupees has come or 1 rupees has gone, the record will be there with all the computers, and it can be easily accessible. So blockchain technology, Deloitte, Price Waterhouse Cooper, Ernst and Young, these are the company are moving towards or joining hands towards transfer from traditional accounting minting to this blockchain technology, and this will help a industry and government very well. So whatever the transactions that had occurred in the company, it will be recorded automatically. And this blockchain wallets has that unique blockchain wallets has created in millions. If you see that 48 million, 51 million, 55 million, the company are using this blockchain wallet to keep their transactions online, right? So that has increased. The blockchain technology is a future technology. Looking at the cryptocurrency and the success of cryptocurrency and the transparency of the buying and selling of cryptocurrency, and now the company are also wants to move to blockchain wallet and blockchain technology. So the future, if you learn about the blockchain creation of blockchain and how to access the data through blockchain and how to interpret, if you know that, your data will be very safe and nobody can tamper your data, and you can take all kind of decision, right? So this is the future. We can have such workshops which leads you to understanding this blockchain technology, right? So it has increased. The seventh is forensic accounting. Nowadays, you know that the fraud has increased like anything. It starts from 10,000 to 10 crore and 100 crore and 2,000 crore, right? So when there is a fraud occur, how to identify that there is a fraud and how to detect and how to proactive regarding that. For that, we can have a branch of forensic accounting, right? So your revenue generation, your expense, these are the 2 points where you can have a forensic audit, and learning about digging down and identifying the problem or fraud or imbalancement or any inappropriate transactions. We must have knowledge of forensic accounting, right? So forensic accounting is one more boom, and 2-3 university have their forensic accountancy as a specialization. So we can start as a forensic accounting and auditing in our university or in our college. So what is forensic accounting and how to identify and how to find a fraud and how to eliminate it, right? That kind of things. And generally, if you are in a forensic auditing, definitely government agency are ready to hire you to detect the fraud and to decide the amount of fraud that have committed by various criminals, right? So for that, you must have knowledge of accounting, crime, and civil law and IT. This all four knowledge, if you have, then definitely you can be a forensic auditor. And there is a large number of demand about the auditor, right? So we can start this forensic accounting, and we can improve the syllabus so that how to detect the fraud and how to identify a crime, right? That things. Next is future is of artificial intelligence. So role of AI in accounting. Now it is, you know that for accounting, what we do, whenever transaction occur, the accountant take the voucher and take the tax invoice and make the entry. Now that functions will be removed because of artificial intelligence. So artificial intelligence on transacting the first transaction itself will give you the complete detail of that. So artificial intelligence will impact the accounting function also, like whenever you are using any app where there is a help, right? So the help sections are managed by artificial intelligence, right? So that functions, these accounting functions will be managed by such kind of intelligence. Just like for songs, we call it Siri or any other, right? And we can play our songs similarly by telling the robot about these transactions, and it will be posted and it will be administered properly, right? So this all AI, artificial intelligence, will come there. So, and robotic process automation is also a future, right? So through sensor, through interactive things, everything will be taken care of. The accounting function will be taken care of by artificial intelligence, right? So many companies are working on that. So the day on which you are ordering, you are making expense, you are contracting, you are doing transactions, and everything will be automatically will be converted into various reports, right? And what is the key takeaway? So about 66% of accountants are willing to invest in artificial intelligence. So if you know about artificial intelligence, so you can use various devices to identify that and work for the accounting. So artificial intelligence becoming increasingly important in optimizing accounting process and administrative tasks. So with one function, you can have multiple report. One transactions, you will have multiple reports on real time basis. So we may learn as a student artificial intelligence and how it can implement in writing accounts, right? So this is also a future. Now big data and internet of things in accounting. Now big data means what? See, when we talk about small company, the transactions are very less. But when we talk about a large company where the transactions are numerous, and every day, every moment, every hours, there are lakhs of transactions. In that case, how to interpret that data, that this data is considered as a big data, because every day you have a data of sales, every day you have a data of expense, every day income generation, every day all type of transactions are occurring in a business. The accumulation of all data is considered as a big data, right? And internet of things in accounting means this big data need to be analyzed and it indicates something, right? So we have to increase the knowledge so that we can understand the nature of data, right? Whether we are moving upward or we are moving downside or we are stable, uh, whether the decision that we have taken will be successful one or not. This kind of things we can we can analyze through this big data. So nowadays company have enormous data that we need to analyze the data, and to analyze the data we have the business analytics. And internet on things describe the network of physical object of things that embedded the sensors, softwares, and other technology will integrate, right, will connect and will give you the results. So internet and the sensors and softwares and technologies and analysis and human interface, human interference, and everything will give you the quick reports, right? So the internet of things, we need to learn about the internet of things, right? So what are the key takeaways? The big data plays a crucial role in accounting industries, right? Because thousands and crores of transactions are occurring by hours and by day. So backed by data, all chartered accountant firms can focus on business planning and potential issues, identifying the potential issues. So when hiring, the firms are prioritizing the accountants who have data science and analytics in a background. So the big data, to analyze that, we have a business analytics that we have learned. So how to process and how to analyze the data which are in lakhs and crores of transactions, right? So that things we need to learn as a student. Then remote work setting. Nowadays, because of pandemic and post pandemic, every accounting officer or every accountant are working remotely at home, from home, right? So majority time, as this accounting work is not connected with directly to the customer, right? And that's why a accountant can work at home also remotely. Means the company is in Pune, but I can write account of company here. And nowadays, you know that majority of for example QX Limited and other companies are getting work through that Deloitte and other, and they are writing UK based accounting, and our students are getting job in such organizations. It means that the company is in UK, and the company has taken work of USA, and that accounting writing part is done by Indian at sitting at Ahmedabad or Baroda, right? And the majority startup has started to write accounts of US UK base. For that, you need to purchase the software that is being used by the company, and we need to integrate it, right? So the remote work settings and remote work will increase. It means that 85% believes that future accountant will work from home only, right? So whatever the e-filing, income tax, everything through at home they can have, right? Now next point is a dynamic standard of accounting. We know that accounting standard are a standard which are common for all the organization, but the standard setting company changes the provisions of, or changing the standards. So if there is a change in a standard, there is a change in some provision, right? So that have impact on accounting treatment and accounting display, right? So for that, we can have a dynamic standard of accounting. Means, for example, ICAI has changed any change in Ind AS, right? Earlier it was a last in first out method to be used by the company who is working, right? Or real price or fair price should be there. Now they have changed from LIFO to first in first out. So definitely the accounting treatment and accounting calculations will change. So now, because of change in a standard, everything has changed. So now we need not to focus or give any command to our software. But if we have a software which is a dynamic toward the standard, so whatever the standard has changed, automatically it will change here. So no need to worry about correctness of our writing of account if we keep such dynamic standard of accounting. It means that there is a change in the law, it will directly reflect to our accounting also on as and when the act has implemented or the provision has implemented. So this dynamic standard of accounting. So for that, you know that if CRIC, if you are learning IFRS, then there is a if CRIC. So how to interpret the particular standard? So interpreting and implementing. So this is combined. Now there are demand of if CRIC solutions, those who can provide if CRIC solutions. Suppose Indian government, or sorry, this ICIS set up a index number XYZ new index. So what is the interpretation of that, right? What is the fair value, what is the everything? So by defining and simplifying that, there are the future job for simplifying any and implication also on accounting, right? So this dynamic standard of accounting is also increased because of change in any law. We need not to bother about our change in the software, right? So it will automatically will take care. Then 12th point is workplace wellness. Workplace wellness, see, accounting job is not a job where you can move here and there, right? You need to stand one or sit at one place. So long working hours and very technical things, and you have to keep eye on that, and your concentration is required. And what has happened that those who are in an accounting job, their health is deteriorated. So now the accounting firms and other company have provided uh, various schemes for the employee of for the employee, especially who are in a accounting field, because the movement are less. They have to sit at a one place for 8 hours, and for that various disease, and it's a difficult task. And that's why the workplace wellness health scheme and other perks, they are coming up with the other perks, right? So for example, accountant must ensure the discount employees the earn health insurance. So the company is making sure that every accountant should have health insurance, okay? And through wellness program, so whatever the contribution will be given by wellness program, right? And the health insurance should be accurate, so that whatever the claim amount in future, the accountant should not bother about it, right? And TDS and other things, right? It means that it should be a fringe benefits, right? Extra should be given to the accountant, and this is going through it's a buzzword, the workplace wellness, right? So everything should be good, so that and health of the employee should keep up to date. This was the 12th. And second last is 13th, ESG reporting. Nowadays, you know that company is not only for the profit. Company has to very cautious about the environment and social, and they have to show the governance, right? And for that, ESG reporting or ESG index is given, and every company are voluntarily reporting this ESG, means environmental, social, and governance. So they have certain index, right, which measure that what is the contribution to the society, environment protection, for environment protection what they have done. And they are evaluating their environmental reporting, evaluating their social reporting, evaluating their governance, how they are governing that companies. Because company is not only a ownership for the shareholder, but stakeholder like employees, stakeholder like government, the company is affecting all that person. And for that ESG reporting has a new things. Earlier it was TBL, triple bottom line, means environmental, social reporting and financial reporting. These three reporting were there in a triple bottom line reporting. But now environmental and social aspects plus these governance aspects are separately given. So whatever the financial statement analysis or financial statement is quite different, it is mandatory. But in a voluntary base, ESG reporting nowadays company are taking. So if you know what is ESG reporting and how to evaluate or value the environmental and social measures that are taken by the company, if you have that knowledge, you can work with ESG reporting of the company. right? So you can get special treatment for and special job for that. So we can start in our universities or ESG reporting and how to interpret that things. And last but not least, accountant are become consultant. Why I'm giving this one more? Because accounting job is not only accountant job is not restrict to writing an of account or preparing of balance sheet and statement of profit and loss account. It goes beyond it. If you know that, just like in our India we have ICAI, so we become a CA, chartered accountant. Similarly ACCA, that is American chartered accountant, right? So in ACCA, earlier they were use FABS. These are the standard and international accounting standard. They in a syllabus for becoming a CA, ACCA, you have to have knowledge of international accounting standard and FABS. But now recent time they have removed all that standards from their syllabus. I'm talking about they have removed all the standards. In our chartered accountant ICI, if mainly focusing if you see the CA final syllabus, they are mainly focusing on Ind AS. Similarly, in USA, it is International Accounting Standard. They have removed from their syllabus that you need not to learn about International Accounting Standard. You go rather how to interpret that things. So the interpretation work has started. So now the accountant is not only a writer of accountant, but also a consultant. They can suggest many things to the university, to the organizations or to the companies, right? So as you know that the syllabus has changed, the syllabus drastically has changed, and it is surprised by many, because FABS and International Accounting Standard are the standard you need to understand of writing account. So that part is taken care of by the software. So software will give you the answer. So you need not to worry about the implementation of International Accounting Standard. Basically, you need to worry about the interpretation of the things, what has happened to your company and what the company should do. For that, accountant can be a consultant instead of writer of account. It's a suggestive, he become a suggestive person and can work as a consultant to the organizations. So what is take home for these 14 points? We should not, we learn the accounting system, various accounts, how to prepare accounts for banks and financial institutions and for NGOs and for insurance company and for private limited company and for banks, how to write accounts, that you need to learn. But are you able to interpret the meaning and find out certain ratios and progress of the company, and what future in the future what company should do? If you are to that level, it means that you can predict something and what is wrong in the accounting and what you need to do to improve certain ratios, then the job is for you, right? So basically we should not as a teacher and as a student, we must learn how to write account, but we should not go deep in a difficult example. How to write account and how to interpret that, the interpretive situation, if you take interpretation we do, then definitely your job is ready. Otherwise in our Indian institutions, we teach our student writing for example joint venture accounts and consignment accounts and hire purchase account. These are everything is now automated, so everything will be taken care of. Now what should be the installment, what should be the rate of interest, how to select the financial institutions if we want to buy a loan, that kind of things is required. So we need to change the role of accounting student from writer of accounting account to the interpreter of account and future prediction or future decision making. So this is a change, and definitely this 14 point will help us to identify the role as a accountant. So thank you very much for your patient in sharing. And now, is there any question? Then I love to give it, love to answer.
Thank you.
Sir,
Thank you very much, sir. Yes, sir. Dodia, sir.
Sir, Yagnesh bhai, no one patience because you well describe everyone. Okay.
Thank you.
So thank you very much, Professor Yagnesh bhai, for taking your precious time and giving a lot of new information to the students in our area, as well as innovative information about accounting and finance subject. So I hope you continue to benefit us offline as well as online in this way. Thank you, Yagnesh bhai.
Thank you, all of you, for your listening, and thank you very much, Dodia sir, and all other faculty members. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.